The science series begins with a tactical exercise involving two teams attempting to rescue a hostage from an abandoned industrial zone. Both teams consist of young men undergoing training for the Special Investigation Police team in Thailand. In one team is Tharn, who has had premonitions about people around him since he can remember, and in the other is Phaya, a guy about whom Tharn has recently had frequent visions. While the teams systematically search and dismantle bombs, Chat, who is determined to win at any cost, goes alone to rescue the hostage. However, the hostage found by Chat is not real but a planted dummy, and Chat, in anger, shoots it. Phaya, on the opposing team, realizes that there is another building at the other end of the perimeter and heads toward it. Chat accidentally overhears this and follows him. With only 5 minutes left until the end of the exercise, Tharn has a premonition of Phaya and Chat fighting, and Chat kills Phaya by pushing and stabbing him with a metal rod. Tharn leaves his colleague to defuse the bomb and rushes to prevent Phaya's murder. Even though they are not on the same team, Tharn arrives just in time to separate Chat from Phaya. At that moment, the tactical exercise ends, and instructors inform them that neither Team A nor Team B succeeded in rescuing the hostage, labeling it a failure. Instructors try to teach the boys that teamwork is one of the most important things among them, but Chat disagrees, insisting that there should be a winner. In the bathroom, Yai questions Tharn about his visions, fearing misunderstandings within their team. But Tharn refuses to talk about it, thinking it's better for everyone to believe that than to think he's crazy, as his high school friends did. Chat enters and attacks Tharn, leading to a fight until Phaya separates them. The situation calms down with the arrival of instructors in the bathroom. As they go to sleep, Yai wonders why Tharn's visions often involve Phaya, and why Tharn protects him so much. Phaya wants to talk privately with Tharn about what happened, claiming it's not a coincidence, but Tharn denies it, saying he made a mistake and still doesn't tell the truth. At 3 in the morning, they wake up, facing a 120-hour non-stop training, the final stage of their intense training. During this training, several boys give up by pulling the bell. The first challenge is staying in a barrel full of cold water until morning. And Phaya holds Tharn in a hug all the time to keep warm. The next training involves chest-to-chest combat. After that, the boys stand in columns of 5 and lift a boulder on their shoulders. During this march, Tharn has a vision of Chat falling down a hill, and despite trying to help him, Chat prevents it and eventually slips, falls down the hill, and breaks his leg, forcing him to leave the training. Tharn feels guilty for not preventing Chat's injury and believes he has to leave training because of him. In the evening, they have sea training, tied hands and feet, thrown into the water. They need to free themselves and emerge on a boat where instructors await them. Tharn manages to free himself from the rope and surfaces, but while they are all on the boats, he has another vision of Phaya being attacked by a monster. Under the water surface, a girl covered in scales offers her hand to Phaya, saying, "Master, come here," and Phaya gives her his hand. However, it turns out that Tharn caught him and pulled him out of the water onto the boat. All those who remained successfully completed the training. In the dormitory, Phaya draws the girl from his memory, and when they take away his notebook, everyone comments on how the girl eerily resembles Tharn, even having a similar name. While sitting on the beach, Yai and the group decide to throw Phaya into the sea to persuade him to reveal what he drew about Tharn. While Tharn tries to prevent their mischief, he accidentally falls into the water with Phaya and accidentally kisses him. In the midst of this, they discover a dead instructor's body in the water. While in the bathroom, Yai informs the group that it's Lieutenant Tam's body, who had asked for leave to go home a few days ago, and Phaya begins to suspect that it may not have been suicide. The group decides to go into the city to celebrate the successful completion of their training. 4 of them are already there and start celebrating, but Phaya has not yet arrived. When Tharn goes to the restroom, we see Phaya watching him from the shadows. Phaya confronts Tharn in the restroom, approaching him from behind, and Tharn's heart starts pounding abnormally. Tharn then learns that Phaya heard the entire conversation from earlier, that he is still single and a virgin. Phaya claims that's why he's very interested in him. An unknown shadow with shining eyes observes them. While playing spin the bottle and drinking, Phaya asks all his questions about Tharn. When they return to the barracks, They accidentally overhear a conversation between two instructors about the dead body, deciding to investigate the case on their own.